Hey guys, just pulled up to the Cape Cottages community here in Stockton where my client is purchasing a condo. We're here today to do the final walkthrough before closing. So we're gonna get inside and check it out. We are here to check out the condo for my buyers who are purchasing it. What is a final walkthrough? It is the opportunity for the buyer or myself representing the buyer who happens to be out of town, who's purchasing or relocating to the area. So I'm here to do the final walkthrough. I'm here to check to make sure the condition of the condominium looks the same as it did when we first walked through the condo. We're looking for any additional damage or things that may have happened during the escrow process. We're also making sure that any agreed upon repairs between the buyer and the seller had been made. We're here to check to make sure those were done. We're also here to check to make sure any personal items that were in the house have all been removed, because that's the last thing you want is your client to come to the house and there's all these extra personal items that they now have to deal with to have removed. So we want to make sure that all the personal items have been removed from the house. And lastly, it's important to make sure that the things that were supposed to stay in the house, like the appliances, the stove, the fridge, anything that was agreed upon by the buyer and seller, to make sure those have remained and are in the place. So we're gonna do a quick walkthrough. So far, everything looks good, but let me do a detailed check of that. Here's a quick story about why it's important to do a final walkthrough. When I was a kid, my parents were selling their home, and a couple weeks right before the close of escrow, the home was broken into, and a friend of ours, a neighbor down the street, noticed the home was broken into, and the buyers went in and noticed that the home had been vandalized. The people had spray painted the walls, damaged some drywall, broke a few things, and had not the buyer done the final walkthrough, they wouldn't have noticed these things. So it's super important to come in a week or so, a few days before the close of escrow, to make sure the repairs have been made, things aren't broken, personal items have been removed, and appliances are still in the property. All of those things need to be checked before the close of escrow. All right, just finished wrapping up the final walkthrough, and everything looks good in this in the condo. So I'm totally excited for my buyer who's looking to close next week. We have about 1 week to go, where I get to hand over keys, and she gets to relocate from the Bay Area to Stockton. Also picked up paint cans, so we can get those over to her contractor so they can match the paint, get some fresh paint on the walls and the trim and all that good stuff. So we're about a week away from closing, and I'm super excited to be able to give her the keys to her new condo here in Stockton. And that about wraps up today's vlog. I appreciate everybody watching, and have a great day. See you later. Bye.